Let's take a look at Alexis's vault, and then we can talk about any deductions she might have received. It's time to rewind and break it down. Okay, so Alexis is coming in for this first flight phase. And you can see that her legs are separated, her toes are not pointed, and her head is not in a neutral position. So those are all deductions there. So now Alexis goes into the support and repulsion phase. And it's expected that gymnasts leave the table by vertical. And so you can see here that Alexis's hands start to come off when she's about 40 degrees past vertical. So that's a significant deduction there. In addition, because she did leave the table at 40 degrees past vertical, she was in support for too long. So that means, her hands were on the vault for too long. So that's a deduction. Her legs are also separated. You can see her body position is not exactly straight, and her shoulder angle is also off slightly. So that's a deduction there as well. So a few deductions there in that support and repulsion phase. So now we get into the second flight phase. And in this phase, judges are looking for the gymnast to get height off the vault as well as distance away from the vault. And in Alexis's case, because she didn't block off the vault at the right angle and quickly enough, she didn't get the height that she needs to have sufficient height for this vault. So there would be a deduction there for lack of height. And in addition, she didn't get far enough distance away from the vault. Again, all because she didn't generate enough power from her block. And finally, Alexis goes into her landing, and here you can see her form is good. She lands on her back, which is allowed in this vault. So there were no deductions for her landing. There is a deduction that judges most likely would have taken on Alexis's vault, and that's for dynamics. And so that's just having, the explosiveness that you need to have a sufficient vault, and that's something that we saw because she was in support for so long. She didn't have that explosiveness. So that would be a deduction that judges might have taken off. Overall, this was a great vault by Alexis. She received an 8.55 for this vault. And you can see, based on the deductions, that most of them came from that support and repulsion phase. So if Alexis just works on getting a quicker block and getting off the table sooner, by vertical, then her score will most definitely improve. Awesome vault, Alexis.